the Starlink can be listed as outdoor items. The stove can be listed as indoor items. The issue is the amount of...
I mean, we're not chat, though. I listen to your story. And this man who call himself politics, he is clueless. Let us bring him up to speed. I don't know who he is, but here's what happened. When the cargo plane landed,
yeah, tell me, Buju.
And I saw them come with a forklift and they took this.
Nobody could have planned for something like this enough. No, there is no organization. This take everybody by surprise.
So we see the likes of Buju Banton on a TikTok live alongside the likes of Mr. Vegas and several other panelists where he was establishing to them that his things was actually missing and the information that Mr. Vaz put out is misleading and all of that the people and he's stating that they do not know what they are talking about. But before we get to all of that, first thing first, in this whole thing, we see where Mr. Vaz is urging Buju Banton to bring forth proof that he actually had, you know, like Starlink and stove and all of them things there in the goods when basically saying, bring them. You see, they don't know Mr. Vaz or the reporting a film reportings and findings and state that the list of stuff that Buju Banton brought down did not have any Starlink and stove and them thing there. However, Buju Banton was on the live stream stating that, you know, stove and Starlink and them thing there was missing out the set of goods and them thing them people. You get them here say, yeah man. However, as we tell you now, would I see where the likes of Mr. Vegas and, you know, some other panelists would have reason for the whole situation and so forth. But what me I go do, me I go play the part with Buju Banton. First thing first, me gonna hear what Buju Banton had to say, and then we'll run the next part. So check this out. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and also click the notification bell. Make we take a listen to what Gargamel is saying.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Who is this? Who is this?
Who not chat? No, me who not chat. See me a chat to me in my face. I mean, who not chat, though. I listen to your story. And this man who call himself politics, he is clueless. Let us bring him up to speed. I don't know who he is, but here's what happened. When the cargo plane landed,
yeah, tell me, Buju.
And I saw them come with a forklift and they took the stuff off the plane. Then the stuff was loaded onto a truck and taken to a warehouse inside of the airport. All the things that were sealed, plastic wrap, everything. When they got to us, all the seals were broken, all the plastics were removed, and everything was ransacked. That video they're showing you is a video of the stuff leaving after they went through the stuff, so it's rather misleading. We don't want to create any drama because our effort is to help the people. So when you're coming up on here as a political advocate and you're speaking your trash, get the facts right, because yes, you wasn't there. Okay? Neither will I be silenced nor bamboozled by all of you so-called lackeys. When I highlight this issue, you see the amount of Jamaican people come out and share the same sentiment. This is not a partisan issue. This is a national crisis. Okay? Why would I post a picture of an empty barrel? You think I'm begging something from my people? You think I would go to the airport to ship an empty barrel and a cargo in order to send excess amount of money to fly to Jamaica? You think about it, good man. Have a good day. Stupid.
Well, you come and you make a point. You leave.
No, Marsha, wait.
So yeah, people, so that is the likes of Buju Banton, you know, would have established that the pictures where Mr. Vaz would have showed that was like before the whole happenings and all of that and he's stating that his things was ransacked and all of that and them do not know what they are talking about, so he's basically catching them up to speed, you see it. And the reasoning where Mr. Vegas and the other ones did have it was, you know, basically the fact them did try to figure out if Buju Banton actually had Starlinks and stuff for true, but it was listed on other categories. However, they are stating that that wouldn't have made any sense since, you know, the pricing for the other categories them wouldn't add up to the price of the Starlink and stove and so forth. So check out what them say, people.
But here's... Hold on, let me point out something to you with my little knowledge of aviation. Barrington Irving is the one flying the plane. He's the one declaring what is in the payload. They call it the payload, the cargo. Now, if it's a commercial flight, normally the pilot would sign off on the payload based on the suitcases and everything that were loaded on the plane. It's not a commercial flight. The person flying the plane is a person signing off on the payload. Right? So he's stating that every pallet as his signature is to, that is what is on the plane.
Also, he can lose his license.
He can use his license for that. Because with my knowledge,
He said it's a can of worms.
so every pallet that Barrington signed to on those sheets, he's saying that is on the plane. And if he declared no stove or no Starlink, then it was not on the plane.
And to dumb down any argument, guys, the fact that you declare solar panels and not a stove,
No, but
you
hold on,
declare
guys.
generator and
Hold on,
not a
guys.
stove.
But hold on, guys. The Starlink can be listed as outdoor items. The stove can be listed as indoor items. The issue is the amount of money, that the outdoor items cost based on the invoice or the manifest, or the indoor items cost is not what it costs for Starlink and stoves. It would be like $20 for a Starlink and $10 for a stove. Look at the part where it says household or indoors items. That is what is important. That is the only thing that those things could come under. And if you look at the quantity and the cost of the quantity, it could not be. Read out that part of them, Navi. You have to go over all right. Just
So
look
the
at
quantity
indoors.
is 3 and the unit cost is $100 and the total cost is $300. That is for the outdoor items.
Right, so that would mean say one of the Starlink at $100, right? Or that outdoor item. So it must be a basically one of the Starlink at $100. Well, unless him get it from Elon Musk as a gift, because I just bring on a Starlink, the big one, of a $400 and something, the mini one of a $290. $299. So
Yeah, the Starlink cost, and maybe him not even know the price, but I'm saying that maybe also politics maybe can be that persons gave it to him.
Right.
And just said, well, me put Starlink and stove in there, and maybe him not know, as Christopher was saying.
But the standard Starlink got for $299. Me just buy it off of Best Buy the day before yesterday, and I didn't reach me yard. It'll reach me out tomorrow. $299.
So them have under outdoors items, them have 3. Right? So let's say the 3 outdoor items, Mr. Chris. Let's say the 3 outdoor items are the Starlink, and him get each one of them for $100 then. Let's give him that. Even though we know that at the price of the Starlink them.
But somebody could have give to him favors. Let me see even with a whole bunch of them. Kemal McGregor flavors. Me see with a whole bunch of them.
Kemal not tell us $100 for them, but watch it problem we're into now. Let's say, all right, them thief 3 Starlink. How much I claim them? How much I say for Starlink them? $300 for each one.
Oh yeah, you may understand what you are saying.
$300 for each of them in a scrubs. So you are going on scrubs. You know how much I go get for them? Because you claim so that you pay for them. So you get back $300. So let's say yes, man out at the airport, thief 3 Starlink. You put on your farm, say $100 for one of them. So right now, at $300, you get back. If them do an investigation and see somebody a thief, it's the 3 Starlink. And if you go on the indoor items, Navi.
But politics come now. You know what said the list we put it for, because we don't want them to hit with too much with big price. You don't know that already? No, I'm not saying.
Free scrub, you're not paying.
Regardless of what me I say is, regardless of that. Me and you would have do that scrubs because we have to pay a duty. You're not paying a duty. There's no duty on this shipment. There's no duty.
So how big? So do you know how big is these stove politics?
Me not even there the stove. Me there the Starlinks. Them me can't tell you how big it is. But what I'm saying to you is, I would not need to put a wrong figure because me I try go through customer and me know say $100,000 them. You understand? Everything I go through free. So me no need to deflate the price then.
So what you're saying that Mr. Banton is playing politics? I don't believe an icon like that.
No. I'm not gonna say that publicly at this time. Right? There's things that I wouldn't do if people come to me. Right?
You're gonna do some more. You're gonna do some deep diving.
No. I would not come what I would not do, and everybody have their own way of doing things. Somebody come to me and say, "Can I just go get some PMP?" Me not carry scrubs. That's my opinion. I say, "Can I go get some JLP?" Me not carry it. Because at the end of the day, me don't want to come down and I say, me bring down things to JLP. You understand? But some people will do it. Some people will say, "Yo, them want this reach to a PMP MP or a PMP councillor." Me not gonna beat him for that. But me
So we're
wouldn't.
back to the same thing that the host said.
Right, me wouldn't do it. Me wouldn't do it if it labeled that way there. But me not blame a man where somebody give something and say go give it to
But Mr. Vegas, for my own interest, I would not even say that because that is a contract between me and them. Nobody need for business.
No, but Navi, I don't want to dwell on that part. But the part about it. So what do you say? Politics. Marsha, can you read the first part of the statement after Mr. Vaz releases?
Before I said, I think the statement that came out from Minister Vaz.
Yeah, but after what Buju said.
I don't know if it's.
So yes, my beautiful people, that is the reason from Mr. Vegas and the other ones on the panel, trying to figure out what was actually going on. You get what me I say? While them would say it's in the initial stage, so a man can't really accuse a man if they are being political or whatever, my people. But of course, just like other ones, the ones them would are curious as to what is going on, my people. And also with us where the likes of R0BBERY even, reposted a video of Jabba, and basic and some others who is stating that in this video, Jabba goods would have come down and the same plane that Buju Banton goods come down on, and basically he's stating that the same custom officers would have dealt with these goods and take them off same way and in the same manner, and there was no issue with the same goods where Jabba them have and all of them things, my people. And this thing would have me, I wonder a whole heap of different things, my people, as me I wonder if a style and pattern them pull off from Buju and basically, somebody sabotaging things, them knowing that him a go blur it out and burn a fire. Or why me don't know at this moment the people. I get to me and say, yeah man, but it's highly contradictory. You see it, yeah man. So me don't know what else I go come forward or where this I go. But at the end of the day, when me there this moment, me just try to figure out what is going on. It's hard to say, boy, the man no missing things them for true. But at the end of the day, would I see where Darrell would have arguments to show say, well, based on his end, things look kind of clear and it look kind of questionable. So, me don't really know my people. You see, you have people who automatically would have jump and say, yo, Buju right, or automatically jump and say, Darrell right. But I don't really saw me do my thing. You see, I have to observe everything and see where it make perfect sense and clear to me. You get to me, I say, and at this moment, it's not really clear as to what is going on. You get the way I say? Yeah, man, because as me say, Buju has stayed clear that him think them ramsack and all of that. Yet Darrell would have point to a video of Jabba them getting them same things off of the plane and they had no issue. So that would have lead me to think why Buju Banton things them would have ramsack and them deal with him away. Why them would have do that to the Gargamel. You get to me and say my people. So it's very confusing. So me I watch how I go and set speed. However, with us see where the likes of Miss Kitty is in tears when she said she stepped down on the western side of the island and see the devastation down there, my people. You get to me and say, yeah man, Miss Kitty who is basically gearing up to drum up some support from our supporters and basically touch down and go help out some people. She would have like a description of what is going on down there and it's urging ones and ones to support the cause. And of course, from me see that we have to basically share it so if any Miss Kitty supporters over here when me have missed the live can actually see what Miss Kitty is dealing with and where she are going with my people. So I want to check this out.
Reach out one place named Chatham. Never heard of Chatham in my entire life. Past a place named Goodwill. Never heard of Goodwill in my entire life. And then we went through Salt Marsh. All these years I'm driving en route to Montego Bay. And I do see the sign with name Salt Marsh. But me don't know in my mind, me just think I write as a name Salt Marsh. Not realizing that Salt Marsh is actually in the interior as well. Come to find out, we were in northern Trelawney. Never got there before. Never hear of there before. But when you look at the roads, when you look at the rubble, when you look at house, heartbreaking. I'ma tell myself, Father God, when I reach back a town, I'ma reach back where I can get phone signal. I will help to highlight these places so that they can get help and assistance. Because sometimes it's not that the aid workers or people who are organizing efforts want to not go there, but at the same time they don't know. So if somebody don't come from places like these, nobody could have planned for something like this enough. No, there is no organization. This take everybody by surprise. And so we're also learning as we go along. Unfortunately, we cannot get to everybody at the same time, right? We need tents, guys, because a lot of the people are outside. And unfortunately, as aforementioned, there are no tree leaves to give them any shelter whatsoever, right? So they are outside. Are trying to also get some tarpaulins, right? So guys, if you have tarpaulins, you can buy it, Nikki. Yes, you can volunteer, because volunteering is also a way of giving. Because some people think, but you may not have the money, no, you might not have the money, but maybe you have some clothes, maybe you have some things in your house, maybe you can volunteer your time. Because when it comes time for like pack the truck and pack the things, I'm gonna need people to help me pack up the things them. You understand? I'm gonna need people to help me pack up the things, right? We're gonna need plyboard, zinc, and that kind of thing. Guys, listen, this is not a sprint. Thank you so much, Empress. Empress, where you come from, Empress? Big up yourself. I appreciate you. Thank you so very much for the hand art. You know, I'm very grateful. Thank you so very much. So I have access to trucks, but we're not ready for the trucks yet. We have to get at the things first. So we have to pull the truck, because I have a truck, but it only gonna make sense to move the truck when things in the truck. We can't move an empty truck. You understand? We can't move an empty truck. So I want my people to rush out now for make, you know, as I'm telling you all the time, anything that is negative or things that tend to be negative tend to get a lot of highlight and people flock to it. Let us flock to it now, that to help our fellow Jamaicans. They need our help more than ever. And instead of sitting on the sideline complaining, finding fault, pointing fingers, or doing nothing at all, and just being facetious, nasty, and disgusting, let us pull our hands and hearts together to do something good for people. Me now look on up, hey, me telling you already, you know. And you see, if me annihilate all him or she now, or that specimen there, you go hear say this and that and tida. But we're keeping focus, because I saw Satan work too. Him send him disciple them for come distract you and the thing them chad. You understand? But hands and hearts together, and my citizens, we are out in our numbers. And sometimes I don't block them in a car, because I want them see good people. I want them see people with conscience. I want them see people with class and dignity, and people have art and good mind. So I'm doing this also. So my first round is for Westmoreland. All right. We'll work with Westmoreland for the first push out. First push out Western consciousness. Zine, Marchman, me not block them. Them mother never block them, you know. And that is what is causing the problem. You understand? Big up sexy ways, yeah. Right? So, we're going to start. And we're going to start like this. As me tell you, volunteers are needed. Everybody is needed. Right? So persons who I know, some of you can't take the distress. Myself, I can't too take it. But we have to strong up, because guess what, guys? We all cannot be sad all the time. We need some of us. Yes, gay, I am coming to Belmont, right? we all can't be sad and downtrodden at the same time. And let me just also hasten to say that if you feel to cry, cry. If you're feeling down today, it's okay. Anybody who no feel down, hi Carlene Goodas, what up baby? Thank you so very much. Anybody who no feel down in this time, remember me tell you, have a steel heart, me no know. Anybody who is not affected by what is happening in any way, shape or form, something wrong. Because remember, you have something called secondary trauma and you are vicariously traumatized through what is going on. I have deliberately, on some days, just unplugged from social media. I just can't. Because if you follow this every day, may I tell you say, Natasha, you cannot move. It's like you're paralyzed by it. If you just sit down and consume it daily. It's like it drains your spirit, it drains your soul, it just drains who you are. But I also want people to understand that it is okay to cry. It is okay to feel down. It is okay to feel frustrated. It is okay to feel angry. You can't skin your teeth every day like you're the Molly or ecstasy. You can't happy every day. My family they've been affected as well. And you know, you're helping your family. And I'm asking all the persons who have family members in any of these affected areas, please help them. They might not be the best family members. You and them probably they even get along. Me don't know on a family story or whatever. But you probably even chat to them. Especially if children are involved. I am asking for you to help them. Overlook where, make bygones be bygones. If I even for right now. Just never but pray that. You know, chat to them, whoever did rob you, whoever you and them agree. They ever but look upon that right now. I am asking you, please, find it in your heart just to overlook that right now. When them get back on them foot, you can class them again if you feel like, you know, yeah. But for right now, from a humanitarian heart, I'm asking for your help. Remember, none of the people them never caused this on themselves. It is a destruction that could have happened to anyone from anywhere at any time. So if we are sent to Western Union, you know my name Kadeen Hilton, right? So you send it because the people them need it. Yeah, Kadeen Hilton, you send it and we'll do it. No, me never check. No, the Wilkinson, that from the documents. Not on the documents. Right? So, whatever we can do, guys. And again, may I look out for all the people. All the people who say them love me and rate me. I help people. We're helping people. And I don't just want talkers on my life. I don't just want talkers to support me. I didn't know if I come out in a real big way right now. No more than ever. Because the people need us. They need us. Like yesterday. Thank you, Tanisha. So whatever money, Western Union, the PayPal, I'm going to ask about the Zelle. As I say, guys, I don't have these things really set up. I don't really know. I just normally use my own money and do things and help people. But the enormity and how it's a Herculean task that not one person can do. When me tell you say it big, may I tell you, Jesus, thou son of David, me never see it up from I was born. So we need water. We need tin goods. And of course, for the babies, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to source. Anybody, I don't know if anybody overseas, right, has access to this, but I need some ready to drink formula for the babies. Why? Some of these places don't have clean running water. And what you find happening is that some of the mummies too are not producing breast milk. But me don't know who could have produced breast milk under them stress here and them judgment and problems, right? And the babies need feed. What I don't want, if I have to give them the formula, the powder formula, I have to give them the formula. But if we can get the ready-made formula where them just attach the nipple and feed the baby and discard that, at least for the newborns, we can try and give them. Yes, Activate, you can inbox me. Right? If you have formula, send them come. And anybody who me don't know, maybe we can form a community on here with my citizens, right? So if anybody come from New York, when you can put it out, guys, may I come down next week. If anybody have anything to send down for Miss Kitty, when you can send it with me, you know what I mean? And by the way, guys, I hope us honest, clean, decent people may I deal with. Right now, I don't have no time for no scammer, I don't have no time for no thief, I don't have no time for no destruction. I just don't have the time. And remember, me tell you, me just think say anybody who will thief anything from poor people and people who in a them situation right now, me gotta stop on the like Salt on Damascus Road. So you must know is either. Because if you can want thief something from people who are in need and destitute at this time, me don't really know. Me don't know. Now, do you understand what I deal with? I don't want a time wasters. I don't want a yipping and a yapping and a chatting. We need baby clothes. We need pampers, Uggies, diaper, whatever it is. Right? Whatever it is. Similac, Enfamil, whatever it is. Also, we need close to the mothers then, because guys, let us remember that if the mummies are not good, the baby them can't good. If mummies are not good, the baby them can't good. So please let us try and also help the mummies. You understand? This is not a one-off occasion. It's going to be an ongoing thing. So if you can't even help now, I don't want you to feel discouraged. There will be other times, you know, for you to come on board. But I want you to have it in your consciousness. I understand people have them bills to pay. People have them own things I deal with. Same me here. Remember, I have no godfather. I have no godmother. Remember, I don't sell drugs. Remember, I don't scam. Remember, I don't prostitute. I work my work. So if you can't help right now, I understand. But every mickle make a muckle, it all adds up. So when you feel no way, if you can't send $100 or you can't send $1,000, it don't matter to me, it don't matter. Because every mickle make a muckle, it adds up. It adds up. And if you cannot give cash, you give kind. And your time is also very valuable. If you have come down with some things, remember, there is a break right now, I think until December 31, where they're not charging you to import like hurricane relief items. One cocoa full basket.
So yeah, my beautiful people, that is what Miss Kitty are deal with, you know. So you don't know how the thing go. As we say, the thing really set away. You see, I'm gonna even hear she make a point where she say she have a dodge out even some of the things them we are going. And she right, you get to me and say, yeah man, even last time I go up on YouTube and buy me click, you know, image and support the youth them with a black boat. And me I say, yo, Jaja no, boy, I think get overbearing me basically have to find something else to watch, because you know, at the first something ever at my Jamaica and I am not there and it now connect to me directly, but me feel like say, yo, you know, this is a direct connection based on the magnitude how the thing happen. Even when Berry did go on, when we say, yeah, what if a place smash up and so forth, but these are some next level things. Anyways, big up on yourself and bless up on yourself, my people. Because I don't know, I passed through a couple times from morning. So you don't know. Bless up to the ones them said speed. Catching another one. I'm out.